guys, Thogden here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, there is going to be an eruption in the comments section because we are going to be comparing some of the biggest English football clubs to some of the biggest Scottish football clubs. We're going to be doing 1v1s, where we get the biggest in Scotland versus the biggest in England, and then we're going to decide who is bigger via a poll on this video. It's up to the fans to decide.
Yeah. I can't decide whether this is a nice trim or not.
It's nice, come on!
We're going to talk first about Celtic against Liverpool. We're then going to talk about Rangers against Man United.
Massive.
Then it's Hibernian against Newcastle.
Okay.
And then it's Hearts against Leeds.
Which one are we starting with?
Let's start with Celtic against Liverpool.
Jeez.
I mean, Celtic, 58,000 average home attendance, biggest in Scotland.
Yeah.
A huge club.
Both teams sing You'll Never Walk Alone, both passionate clubs.
Being at Celtic Park for a big European night,
yeah,
quite incredible. It's everything about it, isn't it? It's the singing beforehand.
It's the 67th minute when they get their flashlight out to represent how they won the Champions League in 1967.
It's about being in the real McCoy pub before the game. So for me, Celtic, it's not just about the football. For these fans, it's about background, it's about culture, it's about history of Ireland and of Scotland.
Pre-season in Europe when they were qualifying, Champions League qualifiers, FK Sarajevo versus Celtic. No direct flights of getting there. Yet Celtic still brought fans to Sarajevo to support their club, and they found a way of getting there. I was there, I made a vlog on my channel, you have to appreciate that.
Absolutely, brilliant club. And Liverpool, 53,000 fans for every home game, the 6th best in the Premiership.
Yeah.
And when You'll Never Walk Alone is sung, it just gives you goosebumps, doesn't it?
I've been there for Liverpool versus Red Bull Salzburg. The singing from the cop is brilliant. The You'll Never Walk Alone is special. You have to appreciate Liverpool fans.
Liverpool for Liverpool fans is a lifestyle. And the way they bring fans together 3 or 4 hours before kickoff, just because they know the away coach is coming in, to set off pyros and give chants and try and really create a bad and intense atmosphere to win the game, shows how much love they have for their club and how much they want to win. So, Celtic or Liverpool? We're not going to decide.
No, we're not.
Too scared to decide. It's up to you.
We're not going to upset any fan bases. You can go decide which football club has the better fan base. Is it Celtic or is it Liverpool? Now it's time to move on to our second 1v1. Who is it?
Rangers and Man United. Rangers get 50,000 for every home game, and for away games they move in numbers, don't they, Thea?
You know, they stand for their club as a religion point of view. They will put their life on the line for their football club. They have the Union Bears Ultra section, which is so impressive.
We were in the ground to see Rangers against Porto, and the noise when Rangers scored those 2 goals was absolutely incredible, wasn't it?
We've seen the away limbs when they go to Hearts. I know they ended up losing that game 2-1, but when Ryan Kent scored, you could appreciate those limbs that we saw in that football ground.
With Celtic, to really understand Rangers, you've got to be in the pubs 2 or 3 hours beforehand, in the Loudon Tavern.
You do.
Hearing the singing.
We went to both Celtic and Rangers. Both fans were very nice to us, welcoming and appreciative of the fact that we give respect to the SPFL.
Absolutely, but Man United, 73,000 every single home game.
Yeah.
Biggest club in the world by some descriptions.
Global fan base.
Absolutely. When I was growing up, Man United fans, I tell you what, they were not stockbrokers from Sussex. They were hard Salford lads who travelled home and away. Maybe they're going through problems with the Glazers and Woodward and they want to get them out, but they still have their singing section in the ground. They still make noise at Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. Maybe not that many dreams right now, but they will be back there soon, because when you were growing up, you were in your 20s and 30s, United were dominating everything.
Absolutely. So is it Rangers or is it Man United? Well, you know, it's up to you again. We've got a poll above.
We've got a poll, click up there or up there, wherever it is.
Moving on to Hibernian and Newcastle. Some of you might not know, Hibernian are one of the two big Edinburgh clubs. And we've seen them home and away, haven't we, Theo?
We've seen Hibs at home versus St Johnstone, which isn't the biggest of fixtures. We've seen them away from home at St Johnstone as well. We actually went to both fixtures. We were in with the away fans and they made loads of noise, and it was nice to see how welcoming they were of us. Yeah. But even when they go to Hampton in a massive game and they got the green pyros out and they're making loads of noise, Hibernian, when they want to be, are very well supported.
Average home attendance of only 18,000, but that hides the passion of the fans, and we've met them firsthand. Brilliant people, love a pint.
We have to go to a Hibs Hearts derby.
Oh my goodness.
We have to.
But then of course Newcastle, average home attendance 48,000, which is the 7th in the Premiership.
Yep.
But for me, it's all about the away fans. They take thousands. Whoever Newcastle play, they take thousands.
It's funny because we've been to loads of grounds, but we've never been to St James's Park, and it's a shame because it's meant to be buzzing there, and the amount of fans they bring every game, you've got to respect it.
Absolutely. Football Fancast reckons that they've got the 4th best away fans in the UK.
Wherever they are in the league, could be relegation, could be championship, they still bring 50k every weekend.
And by goodness, I used to live around there, and the passion, the noise at those home games is astonishing.
He went to university in Durham.
I did.
We need to go to Newcastle.
Oh, we do, and everyone writes to us saying that, but who's it going to be? Is it Hibs? Is it Newcastle? Finally, Hearts against Leeds. Hearts are the other big Edinburgh club. 18,000 average home attendance, but again, that hides the fact that when it's full, like it was this weekend, what a brilliant place.
We have just come back from going to a Hearts game. They beat Rangers at home. Hearts were bottom of the table at the time. You've got to give them credit for that. And the Tynecastle was buzzing, man. They've got great pies. The fans are passionate. We went to the Diggers pub before the game. THOGDAD got his beer review in. And after the game...
Now let's go on to Leeds, who get an average home attendance of 35,000. And when they play the likes of Bolton, they always fill out the away end, don't they, Theo?
Yeah, oh my God. We recently went to Arsenal versus Leeds, and they sold out the whole thing. And it just made you think, why the bloody hell is this football club not in the Premier League? And I've never really seen it in my lifetime. I'm sure you've seen them in the First Division. It's all the stories. But Leeds are a massive football club, and the away fans they bring wherever they go. We all know the saying, Leeds would have brought more. And there's a reason for that. Great fans, always singing, made loads of noise at the Emirates, created an atmosphere at that stadium, and not many people can do that.
Football Fancast reckon Leeds have got the 3rd best away fans in the whole of the UK.
And in the Championship, we saw Bolton versus Leeds. It's always been a great game of football.
So, Hearts versus Leeds, who do you reckon? Scotland against England.
It's a tough one. We've got 4 things to pick from. If you guys haven't had an opinion, don't be biased because you're Scottish or because you're English.
And finally, a shout out to the Red Legion Exeter fans, you've got your flag back.
Brilliant. What's the like target today?
The like target today is 5,000.
Absolute. Oh, okay. I wonder who's going to like the video more, the English fans or the Scotland fans? It's all about the comment section in this video. Please like and subscribe, would really mean a lot because you don't want to miss the part 2 and that is going to be a big video. Go follow our Instagrams, Thogden and Thogdad. Follow backs today. See you all later. Have a good one. Up the boys.